Hey everyone, happy Friday. Scott Smith from the Smith team at Keller Williams. We are heading into Halloween weekend. So, of course, we got to do something talking about being scary in the marketplace or taking the fear out of what's going on in the marketplace. So, came up with four different ideas that we will often hear from people about. Maybe I guess we could call them scary misconceptions in the marketplace. So, the first one that we came up with is about the low inventory. And obviously, it is. We don't want to make light of the market conditions are very tough right now. Just different, I guess. But with the low inventory, does it make sense to even look at buying a home right now because of there's nothing out there for sale? And if you look at that actually a little bit closer, the low inventory is actually a result of more and more transactions. So if you've watched our video blog over the last 18, 19 months, we've actually kind of talked about the market conditions. And I think what we've seen just personally, where we've seen more and more buyers that said last year in 2020 that they came into the marketplace this year. So that's where we're seeing definitely people taking advantage of the market conditions, and that's why the inventory is lower. Transactions are actually up from the year previous. Second thing is people will mention to us, they'll say, we want to wait until prices come down. And that's certainly something you can wait. There's an old adage for real estate: don't wait to buy real estate and wait. So it's certainly more of a long-term investment. But if you look back, if it's 2 or 3 years, if you would have bought a home even 2 or 3 years prior to that, where would you be today? So certainly taking advantage of the lower interest rates now is what has people fueling the frenzy to get into a home, because interest rates are so much cheaper, and with rising inflation, and we might see some economic I guess policies that will maybe bump up interest rates to kind of settle the marketplace down. But we'll certainly wait to see about that. A third misconception that we've heard is, and still today, even with all the information out there, is we need to have 10, 20% down payment. And you certainly don't have to have that. Lenders have actually loosened up their purse strings. They're still doing strong underwriting, but they are not requiring 10, 20% down payment. We've actually had quite a few loans, buyers that are doing zero down with their VA financing, or even 3 or 3.5% down with some conventional products or FHA products. So don't wait to save extra money. If you can get into a house now, if you're ready to go, might as well take advantage of that. And part of the reason that people will kind of wait is because they want to avoid that private mortgage insurance, which it can be an extra maybe 50, 75, $85 a month on your monthly house payment. And once you can show that you've got 20% equity in your property, and then also if you've had your loan for up to 2 years or 24 months of making good payments, you can actually just have an appraisal to get rid of that private mortgage insurance. I've talked about that before. But if we're seeing the market appreciate 8% or even 10% over 2 years, that's your 16%. You're putting down 5%, making some improvements. You have that 20% right after 2 years, and you're able to get into a house rather than waiting. So that's the third misconception. The fourth misconception that we hear, people that they are scared of, we don't want to make a move right now, is because they're worried that they're going to be homeless. And that's something that hasn't gone away over the years. It's probably just raised its head to be a little bit more nerve wracking now with the market conditions the way that they are. But we actually have worked with so many families over the years, and recently, where we put in some different contingencies, some verbiage within the purchase agreements, or kind of talk to them about the different options that are available to buy non-contingent and what that looks like, and taking some of the risk out of being homeless. Obviously we don't want any of our clients to be kicked to the curb because they sold their house, they can't find a place. There's many different options with that, whether it be last case resort would be a double move short-term rental situation, or we negotiate in the contract. But many buyers are willing to wait for you to find a home of your choice, or if you have the financial capacity where you can actually buy non-contingent. So many options with that. So four different resources or ideas to take the fear out of making a move in today's marketplace. So low inventory and finding a home, waiting for prices to drop, down payment, how much you need for down payment, and then also avoid being homeless. So wishing you all the happy trick or treating. Be safe out there, and make sure you get out there and eat some of that candy. Take care. Bye.